Have you ever sat there rereading a text from her 3 times, trying to decipher if there was any affection hidden behind every dot, every silence? You're not alone. Men everywhere are struggling with the same question. Does she like me? But here's the thing. Women, they rarely say "I want you" in words. Instead, they show that every small gesture, every glance, every time standing close to you, all are whispers that only a man can hear. Conscious just heard. The Stoic man does not panic when he does not know the answer right away. He was in no hurry to seek confirmation. Instead, he observed with the calmness of a mirror. Because he understood that, as Marcus Aurelius once said, if you suffer because of something external, it is not the thing that causes the suffering. It is how you judge it. So, next time you're in doubt, don't jump to guessing. Let's stop, take a deep breath, and observe. You will be surprised by the things you have missed. She doesn't say she likes you, but she's just there. When the conversation is over, she doesn't leave. When everyone else chooses a different seat, she chooses to sit near you. When you're struggling with something trivial, she suddenly appears, offering to help. Others may not notice, but you, the Stoic man, you see. Because attraction really is not a statement, it's an energy. Women who are attracted will find any reason to feel your presence. They don't need rational reasons. They need emotions. And feelings never lie. Have you ever noticed that? A woman who is truly in love will not stay away from you. She will choose to be close enough to touch the air around you. Even if she says, it was just by chance. Deep down, it was a choice. Don't miss it. Because a person only comes close to you when they want to get closer, not with their body, but with their heart. There are things women never say with their mouths, because they have already said it all with their eyes. Have you ever caught her holding your gaze longer than usual when you are talking? Or when you're distracted, she looks at you silently, then quickly looks away, as if caught in the most honest moment. She admitted nothing, but her eyes did not lie. The pupils dilated, not from the light, but from the vibration. And only a man calm enough, present enough, can see that. The eyes are where attraction begins, before words even intervene. It is a mirror of emotions, and sometimes the voice of a heart that is not ready to speak. The Stoic man did not rush to ask, "Do you like me?" He just looked and understood. Because you know, when a woman is attracted, her eyes will always turn towards you, even if her whole body is turned away. You've heard her make a half joke like, "Oh, you must be the type of person who is late for every appointment?" Then look at you with a naughty smile. It's not disrespectful, not a sign of discomfort either. That is gentle challenge. A very feminine psychological game. Women tease not to hurt you, but to see how you handle it. Do you overreact? Are you offended? Or are you cool enough to play back in a cool, smart way, maybe even make her laugh? The Stoic man understood this well. He is not swayed by a tease. He does not need proof. And that very thing, don't overreact, that is what makes her more attracted. Because deep down, every woman wants to know, if I push lightly, will you lose your balance? If the answer is no, she will want to push closer. She didn't come up and say, "I like you." Instead, she tells you something small, about her childhood, an old wound, or why she's afraid to love again. Not a confession, nor a tearful confession, just a small piece of her inner world, gently placed in front of you. And then, she looks at how you react. Women only share private things with people they feel safe with. They don't test you with logic. They test you with emotions. They want to know, are you strong enough for me to be a little weak? This is not a noisy, flirting type. It is a quiet invitation to enter a more intimate space. And the Stoic man, he doesn't need to say much. He listens, is present, and doesn't judge. Because I understand, when a woman shares her inner world, it's not because she needs to be fixed. It's because she's inviting you to stay. She texted first. Not long, but just enough to get something started. She replies quickly, not keeping you waiting. And when she's close, her eyes light up when you speak. Her hand unconsciously touches your shirt when she laughs. She leans closer every time she whispers. Make no mistake, women don't do this to all men. Surname. Only take the initiative when there is real attraction. Because for women, taking the initiative is risky. They take risks to let you know they are opening doors, not because they are weak, but because they are brave. Courage shows you. If you want to move forward, this is the sign. And the Stoic man would not be in a hurry to jump in. He recognized that initiative and responded with presence, with a quiet gaze, with a gentle but clear guidance. Because I know, women do not need anyone to chase them. They need someone strong enough to move forward with confidence. You lean in, she leans in too. You speak slowly, she naturally speaks slowly too. Your voice drops, and hers begins to soften, to deepen. Nobody planned for that. That is mirroring unconscious mimicry, as two people begin tune into the same frequency. Women don't need to say, I like you, when their own bodies are sending that signal. Posture, rhythm, sound. It all starts to sound like you naturally, because when they feel attracted, they don't just pay attention, they tune in. A shallow man wouldn't notice. A hasty man will ruin that rhythm. But the Stoic man, older brother, see every little change. And he is not ostentatious. He just smiled, then lead gently, not forcing, not taking, but as if inviting calmly. If you're going with the flow, then let me keep playing. Because when there is harmony, you don't need control. You just need keep the beat. Do you notice? On a very normal day, she suddenly appears with her hair combed more carefully, her lips lightly colored, a dress you have never seen her wear. Not too flashy, not too bold, but enough to be noticeable. And as your eyes passed by, she touched her hair slightly, adjusting the hem of her shirt, not to show off, but to let you see the best part of her. Women don't do it for everyone. No one takes the time to shine in front of people they don't care about. They do it when they feel attracted, and when they want to be seen by you. Outsiders might say, she lives a virtual life. But the Stoic man understood. It's not vanity. It's a subtle form of devotion. A woman only gives her beauty when she believes you deserve it. And the more calm you appear, the more she will want to give. Because for a woman, when your presence makes her want to look better, you don't have to chase anything. You are the reason. Most men don't recognize the signs of attraction. Not because they are stupid, but because they are too hasty, too clingy, too needy of immediate answers. When you worry, you look, but you don't see. When you react, you hear, but don't understand. And when you desire too much, you are no longer a leader. You become a follower. The Stoic man is different. He observes, listens, and understands. Not because he was smarter, but because he was calm enough to notice what was being whispered. Because true attraction never screams loud. It just whispers, for those present enough to listen. And the man who heard those whispers will never have to pursue. If you feel something in this video touches you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more insights into Stoicism, female psychology, and a calm yet charismatic way of living. Daily Stoic Light, where you learn to live without being flashy but not being ignored.